As we all know, the fight against addiction never ends, and so we as a community have to be unrelenting in our approach to help folks get on the road to recovery. Since 2017, Homes for Hope Therapeutic Solutions has been an invaluable resource when it comes to meeting all kinds of substance abuse needs.
From addictions and mental health counseling to residential treatment and supportive housing, this organization is making a difference in countless lives in our community and will continue to do so. DelmarvaLife's Katie Zerilli takes us to their outpatient facility in downtown Salisbury, which might look a little different than you'd expect.
Tish Audie spent nearly 2 decades of her life doing police work. And as the opioid epidemic wreaked havoc on our communities in recent years, she was moved to make that her focus.
We were in that pivotal transition point of you can't arrest your way out of the situation. And so I think myself and all the officers I knew were looking for different avenues. What can we do?
It was in April of 2017 that she opened her first men's recovery house in Salisbury. Fast forward a few years, the organization Homes for Hope Therapeutic Solutions will soon include 4 3.1 residential treatment facilities in Salisbury and one in Berlin called Hope for Recovery. They've also got 1 level 2 recovery house and an outpatient facility for mental health, substance abuse counseling, and medication management here in Salisbury.
It's needed. It's so needed. So we're very fortunate to be able to have the resources that have gotten us here so far, and the staff and the director.
To distinguish, a 3.1 residential treatment facility is staffed 24/7 and requires a minimum number of hours of clinical services for individuals to participate in over the course of a week, whereas a recovery house is more similar to a sober living situation. It does have staff oversight, but not round the clock. Both are equally important in the road to recovery.
What we've learned since 3.1 residential treatment facilities came about is that they are probably the best stepping stone in our experience and our outcomes that we've seen coming from inpatient. So going to inpatient if need be, if assessed in, and then that's 28 to 30 to 60 days. And then going to the 3.1 treatment facilities, which is anywhere from 6 months to a year. The outcomes when they go to a recovery house after is 88% success rate.
And those success stories are sweet to see.
In police work, you don't always see people at their best. So in this environment, we get to see people on their way up, and it's amazing to watch.
Once I started in the field working with individuals with substance use disorders as well as the mental health, I couldn't imagine not working in the field.
It's a field Christine Foot's been in for 15 years. She's the clinical director here and believes wholeheartedly in this work.
We're really trying to break the stigma and make it just as easy to talk about substance use disorder and mental health disorders as you would the latest movie or the latest music or what's going on with football nowadays.
They also offer same-day access, so individuals can call or walk in and get services that same day or within 24 hours of initial contact.
There is such a small window of opportunity when someone is ready for treatment, and we want to make sure that we're able to help facilitate, especially when we're working with family members who are trying to get their loved one into treatment.
You'll notice that this space doesn't look like your average outpatient treatment facility, and that's on purpose. Tish says it was designed to be a warm, welcoming environment for everyone.
It's not sterile. It's not a sliding window when you walk in the door. It's come on and have a cup of coffee and let's sit down and kind of see where you are and what you need.
They recognize those needs are different for each and every person and go above and beyond to meet them, whether that means having flexible hours, offering Narcan training, or offering workshops for family members, which they'll soon have.
You can get the individual who is actively using or actively having the mental health issues well, but if you send them back into an environment that is toxic, the family has to become well also.
Because the staff here at Homes for Hope cares about these individuals for life.
But we really want individuals to feel like even when they are struggling that they can reach back out, because we'd rather them reach back out for support before they pick back up or before they end up doing something that causes them to become incarcerated or worse.
They believe in bright futures because they've seen them happen.
We've had several. One individual who started with us back in 2017. My husband and I just went to his wedding, and it's amazing to watch. And he's just one of many, but he's doing amazing.
Since its inception, the growth for Homes for Hope, along with the life change that's come with it, hasn't stopped. No doubt this recovery resource is critical to our community.
They also offer problem gambling counseling and mental health first aid training.
This is some invaluable stuff because you know people
Absolutely.
struggle with this all the time.
They really do.
Yeah,
They
so
really do.
good to have.